that. We'll now move on to our final round of paper speakers. So we'll start in proposition with Thomas Skinner. Thomas Skinner, okay. I love that. Thomas Skinner is a grafter. Born and bred in Romford, he spent a lifetime on market stalls and has always had an eye for opportunity. Tom first hit our screens as the standout, or one of the two standout contestants on Series 15 of The Apprentice, and since then has gone on to do many different reality shows, including Celebrity MasterChef and The Wheel. Tom, you have the ears of the house.
All right, take that jacket off. It's fucking hot in here. Right, so, how you doing, you lovely people? My name's Tom Skinner. Shall I clip some of my tie? Hang on. There we go. Is that how you do it? I'll be here all day just trying to clip this on. Is that better? Does that work? Does that work? There we go. Right, so, I'm not one for notes. I haven't written anything down. I haven't prepared a speech. But I'm going to do what I always do, and that's speak from the heart. Now, this whole debate, right, is about, should this house go on reality TV? Absolutely. And I mean that seriously. And let me tell you why. And I'm going to tell you my story, a little bit about me. And listen, I grew up in a place called Romford. All my family from either Hackney, Bethnal Green or Canning Town. We've all moved out. I grew up in Romford, had a lovely life, beautiful life. Had a paper round at 11 years old. Swept up in my dad's mate's barbershop, who learnt to cut hair in prison. I've done loads of bits and pieces as a kid, loads of friends, out on my bike every day. Romford and East London was a lot safer place when I was a kid, you know, it's scary now. And one thing about me, I had a normal life, and I got a very, very big opportunity. Now, I'm dyslexic. I still can't read now, you know. Every tweet you see from me, I talk to my phone. My wife sometimes checks them, or my PA checks them, and mate goes, you can't send that out to them. No one knows what it says, you know. And I got the opportunity as a young kid. I was very good at sports, really good at sports. I boxed from a young age. I was athletics champion, 200-metre champion in Essex, and I got a scholarship to one of the best sports academy schools in Essex. And you know where I come from, I weren't that person at school. My dad drove a van. My granddad drove a van. My uncle stole the vans that they drove. That's the truth. And I was in that school for a couple of years, and guess what? I got expelled. And I got expelled because my old man, I went to him in a pub with my uncle, and I said, listen, all these kids at my school, their mums and dads are giving them fivers. He said, all them kids in your school are spoiled. I said, well, listen, help me out. He said, I'll tell you what you do, Tom, I'll get you something. And my dad went down the pub, he bought a suitcase full of porno DVDs, and he said, there you go and knock them out of school. He said, everyone you sell, give me £1 back, go £3 to a fiver. I said, no problem, Dad. Got expelled. That was the end of my scholarship. I went to work at 14 years old. And that was it, really. And sort of, I thought, you know, I don't know what I'm going to be, but I always went out and grafted. I always gave it 110%. And in my later teens, I was living at my mum's house in a 2-up, 2-down house. I never had a bedroom. My brother and sister had the bedroom upstairs. I slept in a pull-out bed. I had nothing, honestly had nothing. And I always went out there, always grafted, and just done the best I could. And in my little circle of friends, this is what I want to tell you why reality TV is so good. In my circle of friends, when I was 21 years old, I'd lost 2 mates being murdered, yeah? When I was 23 years old, 2 of my mates doing life in prison. And that's true, that's not bullshit, that's truth, right? And I got the opportunity. You know, we've all come home from a bad day, from a hard day's graft, whether it's been shit, whether we've been, you know, slated, we've sat around that telly, we've watched that screen, and we've laughed, we've cried, we've been emotional, you know. It's cheered up our day. No matter what it is, it's cheered up our day. And every single person on that TV is someone like you sitting in this room. I never thought I'd be on the telly, never in a million years, but I did, you know, and every single person here can do that. And what I've learned from getting a platform is I ended up going on The Apprentice, the maddest show. I sold stolen gear at the back of my van for years. I did. I'm being truthful, you know. I've been arrested. And when my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, filled out a form and said, I'll put you into The Apprentice, I said, they're never going to have me on there. Never in a million years. She said, but Tom, like, you're good at selling. I was like, yeah, but that's all I can do. And I went on that show, and it ain't my style. I don't dig people out. I never dig these people out. These are great people, you know, but I went on there, I was true to myself, I was honest, I never backstabbed no one, never spoke bad about someone, lost every single task, but come off of that show and got offered a million other things, you know, and I've grown a platform. And look, life hasn't been hard, but it's a lot easier now. And let me tell you the opportunities that have arose from that. I employ 14 people now, 14 of my friends. They've got good jobs. They've got good wages, you know. They're not getting up to no good like I was when I was younger. They're doing all right. Everyone around me is benefiting from me being on the That's the truth, you know. My mates, my drivers, you know, my friends, they work with me on the stalls, and I'm using my platform for the better. And that's why anyone who gets the opportunity should do it, because you can help so many people. Like, I go to a cafe. Who's seen Dino's cafe videos in the morning? You seen them? Basically, in the East End of London, where we buy a bit, I've got a warehouse in Stratford, we store a few mattresses and pillars, and I've got a fruit and veg stall in Ilford, and we buy a bit of produce, buy apples and punnets of strawberries at 3 o'clock in the morning to go out on the Ilford stall, and I go in this cafe, and we have a pep talk at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, normally over eating a lasagna, because we're eating lasagna because a bacon sandwich ain't going to cut it first thing in the morning when you're on your feet all day. And I go to my boys at work, I'm like, come on lads, today we're going to go out there, we're going to go and give it 110%. We are not going home until we're proud. We're going to believe in ourselves, and trust me, we've got to earn a few quid because Christmas is around the corner, your kid's birthday's next week, wherever it may be. And one day my mate went to me, Tom, you got to put this on your Instagram. You got like a few 100,000 followers. I said, fuck it, why not? And we started putting these videos up. Just me, just doing that with a roast dinner at 4 in the morning, whatever it is. It's true, and I promise you, I'll show you the message that I received, and it's mad, and this is why I'll never stop doing it, because it takes 1 minute of my time, yeah? I've had messages from a lot of people saying that, Tom, it gets me a bit emotional, but I've watched your videos, Tom, and just you being positive and keeping on going and spreading it on social media, you saved my life. And I've had a lot of those, and now it's my duty to carry on doing it, because it's an hard life. I paid £7 for lure pack yesterday. Do you know what I know? Everything's expensive, you know, taxed everywhere. It's hard out there, it's grim. Social media makes you, you know, you see pictures of people doing well. But listen, you can do good by going on reality TV. You can be a purpose. You can stand out there. You can spread your positivity. And that's all I'm going to do, is carry on smiling, carry on being happy, and carry on being the absolute governor. Pausch.